All right, welcome. I'm Chase Wilson, Senior Consultant from Sterling Management. Today we're going to talk about cash flow in a small business. We're going to cover many different aspects. There's one aspect we're going to cover in this video. That aspect is statistics. It's like the score. Where do things stand? How do you staticize? How do you measure what is working and what's not working? You have to have a standard from which to measure to. You have to have other businesses that you say, good, that one's doing well, and this is the number, this is the level we should be at. Now, when you look at statistics, there's a couple things to look at. One, are you tracking income compared to last year? A statistic is something that measures, and a valid statistic is something that measures something compared to something before. In other words, this April we did 50,000, last April we did 40,000. That's an improvement. Well, if last April we did 60,000, that's not improving, but you need to measure apples to apples. One of the things we do at Sterling is we put together statistics for all our different types of business clients, and we go, what is it that this position, what is it that this area should be producing, and that's how we figure out a statistic. We can give you more on that, and we'll cover that more later. But let's look at statistics and what does that have to do with cash flow. So let's take a look at the money coming in. Cash flow is money coming in, money going out, and if you look at where are you getting money, well, you have to measure what area is producing, what person is producing, what action is producing, and that needs to be measured. Now, the reason I align it with a score is you got to look at a team, right? How would you know if you did well? Well, you scored. Well, you look at the scoreboard. You know who's winning. Someone might have done an amazing play. Sometimes you see a highlight reel, and it's the team that lost, and they had 15 highlights that were amazing. But they lost. Okay, so the score is what determines the effectiveness. And the statistics should measure the effectiveness of that business, that area, that position, that person. So you need to work out effective measurement for each person. That's one of the things we specialize in at Sterling, is finding the statistic for each area, each person. Without a statistic, you're going to make mistakes. You are going to make mistakes because you're going to say, well, you're going to guess. You're going to do what's called guess management. Well, I think that it was because I did this thing 2 months ago. You know, it must be because I'm feeling happier, right? You wouldn't go to the doctor and say, yeah, I feel sick. You say, well, you look good. You wouldn't say, oh, well, I guess I'm better. You would do a test. Those are statistics. Likewise with staff. Likewise with any area. With a statistic you can measure. Statistics are facts. Everything else is opinion. We're going to cover more on what creates cash flow, but know that if you do not have statistics, you do not have an accurate board. You do not have a dashboard to tell, are you running out of gas? Are you overheating? Are you speeding? What's going on? Without that, you're running blindly. All right? More coming up on cash flow.